It's me, Dodie. I'm back. Today, I'm going to be working on my crochet project. I started making a pair of shorts, or at least I think they're going to be shorts. We'll see. So yeah, we're going to work on those today. I'm basically just making a giant granny square, and then I'm gonna sew it up to make, hopefully, some shorts. We'll see if they actually turn out how I'm envisioning them in my head. Right now I'm just putting 3 double crochet into each one of these blank spaces, and then in the corners I'm putting 6 and then 2 chain 2 for the corner. So actually 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet for the corner. So 6 total. This is 1. 2. 3 double crochet, chain 2, and into the same corner hole, 3 more double crochet, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We got our corner with the chain 2. Then we just go back 2, 3 double crochet in each hole. Sometimes I have to go back and count my stitches because I get in the zone. Or out of the zone out. I'm like, what did I just do? Oops. Pulled out my pink stitch that I hid not very well. What did I do? Yikes. Shh, never happened. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. This is our last side till we start a new row. gonna chain 2, 1, 2. I'm gonna join it to this first stitch. Chain 2, 1, 2. Flip it over. And I'm gonna do 2 double crochets. Because that first chain 2 is supposed to count. 1, 2 double crochets. 1, 2. Back to 3 in each hole. So now we're going back the opposite direction on a new row. Pew, this way, this way. Granny square, big granny square. We're making pants. Crotch shaying. So I already made this one. This big old giant granny square, which is gonna be 1 pant leg. And then now I'm making another one for the other pant leg. Thanks. Gonna match my my sweater and my mask I made. I got a bunch more of this blue and pink, which is pretty loud combo. I'm going to attempt to do some ribbing. I'll show you. So on my my jester collar or alien collar and mask balaclava, I did ribbing around the neck of the collar, so it's kind of stretchy, but it takes literally forever. But it's like kind of stretchy. So I'm gonna try and do that at the top, and if it's not, if it doesn't work enough, I'll probably just put like a string or some kind of belt, string belt. Who knows? We'll see. Either belt loops, or I'll just like thread it. Like I'll braid some yarn and thread it in and out of the little holes. I don't know. I never think that far ahead. I'm like, I'll worry about it when I get there. Can you hear my music? Should I turn it up? Can you hear me? Should I turn me up? I actually made. I'll show you. I'll show you. Okay, good. So I made the sweater. It's got the ruffles at the bottom, ruffles at the top. And I made the sleeves longer, like short sleeve length, but I'm still thinking about making them like super long. And then I've got the matching mask to that. And then I made a matching jock strap with ruffles. So this is the waistband and then the leg bands. So I could make you a bikini if you really want one. Turn the jock strap around. There isn't enough fabric in the world to cover my your massive bazungas. I can still make you a balaclava if you want one. I think I think you may have been deterred by haven't haven't thought about a cool design. Look at the ones I've made. I've tried to do different things on each one I've made. Like different eye holes and different mouth placements or whatever. And also colors too. You'll just need to send me your head measurements. I'm sure Frankie has one of those tape measures that's like for sewing or whatever. How's work going today? It's fine. Another job interview. Nice. Wasteland always sneaks up on me. I still haven't been. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You gonna hang out with Deshaun at all, or is that completely different area? Not too bad, nice. Where do you sleep? Do you sleep on the ground? Because this past camping trip with Ruben, I was like, I think I'm too old to sleep on the ground. I don't think I can do it anymore. I was like catatonic for like 2 days. I could not walk. We have those little personal air mattresses. And I still couldn't do it. I had 2 sleeping bags, a cushion, and like a foam cushion, and a personal like air mattress. It looks like a pool floaty kind of. Yeah. Even still, I was like, no, I can't. I don't think I can do this anymore. I need to take like a queen size. That's what I want. I want an RV with like an actual bed inside of it. If I could do the no shower, being dirty and stinky and all that, I just don't like sleeping on the ground. I just take my massive queen size blow up mattress that's like two or 3 feet tall. I do indeed. I was thinking maybe I could make you a kind of wasteland inspired balaclava, but it would probably be hot to wear it over there. I bet it gets pretty chilly. Yeah. I remember going to Death Valley, and it was like polar opposites day and night. Hell yeah, one of these years. I gotta figure out my job situation. Yeah, that and me having no real source of income at the moment. This year is themed cyberpunk. Oh, Neotropolis is its own thing. That sounds cool. I'll have to look into it. April. Where is it? Is it in the same area? Mojave. Very cool. What kind of shows? Like concerts? Or just like random performances? Sounds gay. I'm in. I don't know why sometimes my phone camera lags out. And other times it's like crystal clear. I need to trim my fingernails. Gross. Ooh. Very cool. I got sucked into those Killbot competitions on YouTube there for a while. Some of those are pretty intense. Like, I would not want to be in the same room as them. Even though they have that bulletproof glass, sometimes it gets like cracked. I'm like, yeesh. I need community. I need that. Scary robots are scary. still got one. Still got one more. Community improv. Gotcha. Like Ren Fair, kind of. Good. Keep your kids at home. That's cool that they make everyone dress up. Kind of takes you out of it when you see some rando in khakis. Very cool. That's fun. 2, 3, 1, 2. Very. So my last row, then I switch back to pink. Hell yeah, you should get a sewing machine. Really the hardest part is learning how to thread the machine. Because all it is just joining two pieces of fabric together with thread. And you just gotta know where you want the fabric to go. But that's what patterns are for. Or you could make your own patterns. Or it could just fly by the seat of your pants like I do and just make it up as you go. That's where patterns come in handy. Gives you a general template and then you can add stuff onto it, take stuff off of it, choose which fabric you want to use. Oh geez, it's been a while. I started a jumpsuit. I started working on a jumpsuit, but then I never finished it because I didn't really have a good place to set up my sewing machine. And it's a hassle to get out, set it up, take it down, put it back, all that. But I really just use that as an excuse. I started a jumpsuit, and then I also got a bunch of fabric to make a trench coat, and I never did it. But I still have all the stuff, so I probably should. The last completed garment I made probably was a hoodie. Maybe, if I remember correctly. No, I made a t-shirt. That's a lie. I made a black t-shirt with dino sleeves. Ooh, sewing stream. I'd have to figure out how to set up. It took me long enough to figure out how to set this up. But I'm sure I could figure it out. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So this is my last blue. Two. 3. 1, 2. Join. Chain 1. Now I'm going to start from here with the pink. Oh no! What happened? My eyes! They've gone black! I'm down. I'm always down. To start a new color, I just tie it on and then crochet over the end. I'm sure there's a better way. I don't know. I've been all over the place with my games lately. I've been playing lots of finals, lots of Stardew Valley, lots of No Man's Sky. We should play some more No Man's Sky, unless you guys are over that game. But I'm totally down to help you guys out. I have lots of resources. Deshaun's base disappeared. Have you played recently? He deleted the game. No, just kidding. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if he like needs to like re-upload his save data or what's going on. Cause you have to like sync your cross saves to like the cloud or whatever. I'm super excited for the new Silent Hill. Comes out the 25th. I'm gonna beg Ruben to buy it for me. Yeah, Silent Hill F. It takes place in Japan, like 1960s Japan. It looks really cool. Please? Can you please buy it for me, please? Yeah, it looks awesome. I'm stoked for it. Do it. Get out of here, tail. Alrighty. I'm currently using my phone to stream, so I have everything silenced. Two, three. Thank you from me for Christmas. Just don't know what. Is today for me to do something from that. Open to ideas if you have any. Text me Utene. I am not familiar with what that is. Oh no. My art has been kind of all over the place recently. But I'm totally down. What is Utene? I'll look it up. I don't know. I liked that denim jacket idea you had a while back, where I could paint on a denim jacket. I could do something like that, or I don't know if Frankie really would wear a denim jacket. Maybe something else. the first thing I said. We can still think on it too. It doesn't have to be that. If you wanna find a jacket or whatever, shirt or something that you think she would like, and then I could paint her favorite character on it, or all the characters, or something. Sounds good. Oh, and I tried, I like bent those shoes in half, the ones that I had already painted, and they did not crack at all. So I think they're gonna be fine once I seal them. He'll just need to avoid going out in the rain, probably, although I'm sure the sealant will waterproof them. I still don't think it would be a good idea. I think they're gonna turn out real good. Ooh. Presents. Granny squares are kind of frustrating because it's like the farther along you get in your project, the longer it takes just to do one row. Because like when you first start out, it's just like, oh, you're just doing like four stitches. It's just a few stitches, and then it like multiplies exponentially until you're doing like 500 stitches to get around one fucking row. That's why half the time I'm working on my crochet, I literally just zone out, and then I'm like, I've already done so much. That's cool. Yes. Is it done? Was this, or is it? No, no, no. There's something else I was watching that took a week off. Oh, it was that summer Hikaru dies or whatever. I was like, oh no, that was the last episode, and then they came back the next week, and I was like, oh, it wasn't the last episode. Trash anime. The trash anime? What is the trash anime? Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Gachia Gakutika Tita Gakia Gachu. That one. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. What do you think of it? It's pretty wild. Couldn't get past the first episode. Nice. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's kind of I don't know, apocalyptic ish. Ruben is very easy to please. Pretty much everything he watches, he likes. And so he'll start something and then I'll get invested. I can relate. What sucks is when you go into something thinking you're gonna like it and then you're disappointed. Like recently, there's a new Star Trek movie that came out and I was like, oh, Star Trek, I love Star Trek, I'm gonna love this movie. And I watched it and I was like, this was garbage. Dorohedoro supposedly coming out this year. Oh, I messed up. I still haven't watched that one. You talk about it all the time though, so it must be good. I love Star Trek. Ruben and I watched the original series, Next Gen, all of the original series, all of Next Gen. We started to watch Deep Space Nine, but that one kind of sucks. And so we skipped to Voyager, and that's what we've been watching most recently. But then we've also seen all of the new ones that have come out, like Strange New Worlds, Discovery. But we started with the old ones, and we're trying to do it chronologically, but Deep Space Nine is rough. I think so. I really enjoy them. Discovery and Strange New Worlds for sure, and then also the Picard. Picard was really good. Picard was good because Next Gen was the series I grew up on and watched pretty much all of as it aired, and so whenever they brought it back, kind of with Picard, of course that sucked me in. But Discovery was really good too. Discovery starts getting into some weird, like, sciencey stuff with like mushrooms and like mycelial networks, and they're using this basically cosmic mycelial network to travel through time and stuff. It gets real weird, but it's good. Deep Space Nine sucks. Tell everyone, it sucks. Next Gen is so good. In my opinion, the best season of Star Trek. Series of Star Trek, I should say. The main guy in Deep Space Nine cannot act, and you see him the most, and it's just awful. Oh no. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Ruben is a big Trekkie. His mom was really into sci-fi, so he watched a lot of that growing up too. Yes, it's very nice. It's what is this playlist called? Tama's Little Music Shop. Copyright free background music. Yeah, he couldn't really get into Deep Space Nine either. Although he probably would have kept watching it if I would have watched it. But I couldn't keep watching it. 1, 2, 1, 2. First row of pink done. 2 more before I switch back to blue. Excuse me. Uh, lame thieves. Server has timed out your connection. Rejected your connection. Michael Punk. Oh no, they don't make it anymore. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out this. My stream keeps messing up. Is Deep Space Nine the only one I haven't finished? No, I also haven't finished Voyager, or there was another one that came after Voyager with the Quantum Leap guy. I think it was just called Enterprise, maybe? I haven't finished that one either. Sucks that Chocolate Cat got stolen and they don't make it anymore. Have you checked Amazon or like eBay? And Mycopunk, is that is it out yet? Is it on PlayStation? Is it on a computer? Early access, PC only. I'll have to look it up. Okay. Fungus. There's a fungus among us. There was one, I keep seeing ads for their Kickstarter called God's TV that looks kind of interesting. I have no idea what the gameplay is like or the premise. It just looks cool. God's TV. I just kept seeing this one post in particular where they were talking about how they added jiggle physics to one of the main characters' packages, so his bulge jiggles around whenever you run. Giving the people what they want. Mouth washing or inscription? I'm gonna have to go back through my chat today and look up all this stuff. Or just text it to me. That would be easier. Sounds good. Both relaxing and tedious. Because you don't really have to pay that much attention once you know the stitches. And if you ever need to know where you are, at least on granny squares, it's like each spot has to have 3. So like 1, 2, 3. 3 stitches in each one of these little holes. Right? So if I'm like stitching along and I'm like, oh, how many did I just do? I just count how many little lines there are in that one hole, and then I'm like, oh, I only need to do one more, and then I go to the next one. But with other crochet, it's a little bit more difficult to keep track of, especially if you're doing some of the more complicated stitches. So it requires a little more focus, but even then it's like once you know the stitches, it's you can kind of just turn your brain off and zone out. Braid my own hair. When you're making shapes, gotta count threads through the holes. Only when you're working on this type of stitch specifically. These are called shells and it's typically what makes up a granny square, and each shell is 3 double crochets, but there are many different types of crochet stitches. Like you could do a single crochet. Like if I went into, I'll show you real quick here, it's gonna look a lot different. It's just gonna add 1 single row to this top layer here. And it's gonna mess up the pattern below, but I'll just frog it. See, so now we've got just one row of single crochets. See how it looks different comparatively? 3 double crochet, 3 double crochet, and then single. It goes down, it's shorter, it's a shorter stitch, and yeah, I'm not really the person that should be teaching people how to crochet, because I learned from my grandma when I was probably 8. And I'm mostly self-taught. Just watch a lot of YouTube videos and stuff. Yeah. Or you could do triple crochet, where in the beginning you wrap it twice. Instead of single crochet, you don't wrap it at all. Double crochet, you wrap it once. Triple crochet, you wrap it 3 times. Quadruple crochet, you wrap it 4 times. But here, when you do this, say I'm doing a quadruple crochet, I would go in, yarn over, take off 2, 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 and that's gonna make a really long, and it's gonna look gross now because it doesn't match the rest, but it's gonna make a really long, that's just one long stitch. So the more loops you add at the beginning, the longer your stitch is going to be. And there's other ways to do it too, but that's the main one I know. Wasn't really something I advertised. I kind of tried to hide my feminine traits as much as possible, because gay is bad. Same with gymnastics. I did gymnastics for a few years until I ended up telling one person at school, and they told everyone else, and then everyone made fun of me because I was the gymnastics boy. So I dropped out of gymnastics. And I could be a world famous gymnast today. The number of men I have found on, like Instagram, Twitter, whatever, that crochet are very few. It's mostly women, but that's fine. Yarning, crafts, that type of stuff is all typically kind of looked at as, oh, that's what the old women do. They get together and stitch and bitch. Where's my beer? That's funny. So for the, did you buy your yarn online or a Rip Joanne? Yes, I did buy my yarn online. Because I don't want to give Michaels or Hobby Lobby my money. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. Not important. I've been meaning to go to like Goodwill and secondhand stores. Sometimes you can find some yarn, some pretty good yarn at the secondhand shops. Yeah, I don't eat there. Ruben still eats Chick-fil-A. He's like, what? The chicken's good. I'm like, okay. Dave's hot chicken. We have one. I don't think we've ever been though. It's not really on my radar. I'm more of a Canes kind of guy. Or Popeyes. I love me some Popeyes. Canes, they have that Texas toast that's just. We used to say, Jonesing for some Canes bread. I'm jonesing for some Canes bread. Take me to Canes. So good. Where am I at this? One left. After I finish this row, I'm probably gonna have to call it. My phone is running low on battery. This one probably took maybe like a week and a half, 2 weeks, maybe. Ruben said I need to start timing myself, because I'll just I'll sit and work on it. I'll do like a row and then I'll leave it alone, and then I'll come back to it the next day and do like 4 or 5 rows and then leave it alone. Well, depending on what I'm doing, like this, I'm having to make it to size, like the size of my body, which is why it's taking so much longer. But the balaclavas don't, once I kind of got the hang of it, don't really take me super long, maybe a couple days. 2, 3. 1, 2, join. 1, 2, flip it and reverse. What was that? What did I just do? Oh no. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yes, of course. We got a pretty good chunk knocked out today. We did most of the blue, I think. Maybe 2 rows of blue. And then 2 rows of pink. Now I just have, what's like blue, pink, blue, pink. Let's see how big this one is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Only 6 more. Only 6 more rows of 3 rows of 3. Yoshi boy. Come here, Bubba. He's snoozing. What are we doing, Daddy? I was asleep. Say hi, everybody. So I'm asleep. I'm sleepy. Yawn. Why'd you wake me up? Thank you for the kisses. So funny that. Yes, thank you. After he's been asleep for a while, all of his facial hair just like sticks straight up because he's been laying on it. Mustache sticking straight to the sky, bub. Yeah, he do. He do. He got that stank. I brushed my teeth today, thank you. We've just been able to start giving him greenies because he finally hit 5 pounds, and they recommend not to give greenies to dogs under 5 pounds. So hopefully that'll help with his stank breath. Stank mustache. It's more my beard. Right here it grows funny. So when I sleep on it, it'll like stick straight out. Goodness gracious. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for chatting. You still got patchy beard? Just put some Rogaine on your face. Punch Forever on YouTube. You will really, really like it. Okay, I'll look it up. Punch Forever English dub. Punch Forever Toothless Aggression. Is it like a web series? Okay, I'll check it out. Turkey beard transplant. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Thanks for chatting. You're my soul stream supporter at this point. Appreciate you. Hit me up about gaming later. I'm down for whenever. Oh yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.